Why did the Allies invade Iran during the Second World War if the country had declared itself neutral? In the summer of 1941, as the war in Europe continued following the launch of Operation Barbarossa, the then-known Imperial State of Iran occupied a crucial geographical position. Since his rise to power in 1925, Shah Reza Pahlavi had promoted an ambitious modernization program aimed at reducing historic British and Russian influence. To that end, Tehran strengthened its commercial ties with Germany to such an extent that by 1941 it had become Iran's principal European trading partner, accounting for nearly 50% of Iranian foreign trade and maintaining some 3,000 German technicians, advisors and diplomats. Although Iran proclaimed and reaffirmed its neutrality, Churchill and Stalin viewed the German presence there with growing concern. However, the truth is that this fear was more strategic than ideological. After Operation Barbarossa, Britain and the Soviet Union had become circumstantial allies. Protecting oil fields and ensuring secure supply routes to the Eastern Front thus became a priority. In this context, the so-called Persian Corridor, a supply route running through Iran to Soviet Azerbaijan, emerged as a key logistical artery, surpassing in importance the Arctic supply convoys. On August 25, 1941, under the codename Operation Countenance, British forces advancing from Iraq and the Persian Gulf, together with Soviet troops moving south from the Caucasus, launched a coordinated invasion of Iran. The Iranian army, poorly equipped and outnumbered, collapsed almost immediately. Within 5 days, a ceasefire was agreed. 3 weeks later, on the 16th of September, Tehran fell under Allied control, and Reza Shah was compelled to abdicate in favor of his son, Crown Prince Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. As previously mentioned, the official Anglo-Soviet justification centered on the expulsion of German citizens, but above all on the need to open the Persian Corridor for the Lend-Lease program. That route became a vital artery. According to Stephen Ward in his work Immortal, of the 17.5 million long tons of American aid sent to the Soviet Union, 7.9 million, 45%, passed through Iranian territory between 1941 and 1945. It should also be noted that the Allied occupation had profound consequences. Although there was no organized armed resistance, the foreign military presence contributed to inflation exceeding 450%, famine-related deaths owing to food shortages, particularly as a result of Soviet requisitions, and several riots throughout the country. Although Iran's territorial integrity was ultimately restored in May 1946, the invasion consolidated the country's strategic importance and marked the beginning of heightened foreign interference in its internal affairs.